Sometimes the most powerful statement is saying nothing at all. There's a certain kind of pain that doesn't scream, it just withdraws. And there's a form of revenge that doesn't involve anger. It simply walks away. Let me ask you something. Have you ever reached a point where silence became your only response? Where you realized that explaining yourself was only emptying you more and more each time? And then one day, you stopped. No more chasing, no more messages, no calls. You just vanished. And the moment you did, she noticed. She didn't expect that. She thought you'd come back like every other time. But this time was different. This time, you chose yourself. Stick with me, because what I'm about to share might just change everything. By the end of this video, you'll understand a mindset shift so powerful, it not only makes her regret losing you, also puts you back in control of your emotions and your life. Today, we're breaking down the psychology of silence, why it cuts deeper than words ever could, and why your absence speaks volumes. We'll explore the female mind and why your silence flips the entire dynamic. I'll walk you through 4 key psychological triggers that explain why she's now the one playing every memory back in her mind, wondering if she'll ever hear from you again. And if you stay until the end, I'll reveal how to turn this emotional shift into real, lasting strength, not just to make her feel your absence, but to help you rise above the pain and move forward with clarity. Let's begin. Step 1. She thought you'd break first. She was convinced you'd be the first to fold. Every time things got distant, she expected you to reach out like always. But this time, you didn't. And that silence? It's messing with her head. She craved your attention more than she realized. Now that it's gone, there's a void she can't ignore. Her mind spiraling. Has he moved on? Is someone else filling my place? The silence she once controlled now belongs to her, and it's starting to haunt her. Step 2. Silence becomes mystery, and mystery becomes power. The less she hears from you, the more her mind fills in the blanks. And the more she imagines, the more she starts to miss you. Women are deeply emotional by nature. When there's no closure, the mind starts replaying every moment. The words said, the ones left unsaid, and all the what-ifs. Silence becomes a mystery, and mystery is powerful. Now she's checking your socials, asking around, trying to decode what's going on. You're no longer predictable. You're no longer easy to read. That confusion, it's not just frustrating, it's emotional, and it's pulling her in deeper. Step 3. Emotional consequences hit harder in silence. When you go quiet, she's left alone with her own thoughts. And that's where guilt starts to grow. Without your voice, without arguments or explanations, she begins to question everything. Did I push him too far? Did I misjudge his love? Suddenly, the silence becomes louder than anything you could have said. You're not chasing, you're not defending, you're just gone. And in that quiet, she finally feels the weight of what she did. Your silence becomes a mirror, one she can't escape. You didn't need to punish her with words. The distance did it for you. But this silence isn't just emotional, it's primal. And that's where it starts to shift something deeper. Step 4. Chase flips. Now she's the one pursuing. The moment you stop chasing, everything shifts. She was used to your consistency, the texts, the check-ins, the emotional safety net, but now you've vanished from that role, and suddenly her ego's shaken. She thought you needed her more. Now she's not so sure. Your silence challenges everything she believed about you. Maybe you weren't the weak one. Maybe you were strong enough to walk away without a scene. And that quiet confidence, it's magnetic. Now she wants back what she took for granted, but you're no longer available on her terms. And what's coming next? That's the part she never saw coming.